Hello friends, first of all happy Teachers Day to all. As we are living in Corona pandemic, so here we come up with a new idea that we celebrate Teachers Day in an online platform. So welcome to my class. So my topic is dystopian literature in the 20th century. So particularly the topic is about dystopian literature. What kind of dystopian literature written in particular the age 20th century. So for this lesson I have prepared one PowerPoint presentation, so let's go through the presentation. So the topic is dystopian literature of 20th century. So first we have to know about what is dystopian literature. The dystopia, the word that is divided in two syllables, that is dice and topia. So the dice mean bad and topia means place. So the whole meaning that is bad place. That is something happens with a people that is disaster and disgusting. And also we can say that a dystopia is an antonym of utopia. A dystopia is an imagined community or society that is dehumanized and frightened. Dystopian literature offers a vision of future. That means that particular book that is offers a vision of future, that what is happening, what might be happen in future. Dystopian literature is a form of speculative fiction that began as a response to utopian literature. That utopian literature that against uh, which literature written, that is dystopian literature. Let's jump on new slide. What are the features of dystopian literature? So there is 5 features: government and religion control. If in particular book or novel or fiction there is a government and religious control. There, and next one, environmental destruction. The environment that makes a destruction in particular work, that is environmental destruction. Technological control. So in a brave new world we find that technological control, that kind of thing. Survival. The survival is become very so the technological control, that is in we see an a brave new world. Brave New World by Aldous Huxley, written in 1932, explore the danger of technology. The ruling worlds use a power of the ruling world state use powerful conditioning technological to control reproduction of citizens action. And also one more work that is about the android's dream of electric sheep, and by Philip K. Dick, takes a place in post-apocalyptic San Francisco after an unclear global war in 1992. So another one is that survival, the survival, in which we find that human survival that become dangerous. And the next one is loss of individualism. So in which we find that how should the needs of society as a whole compare to individual need. Many dystopian features depict the danger of community. So the novel, the work that is by Ray, Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury, written in 1953, follows a fireman whose job to is burns of books. Because of the censorship of books, this future society has increased interest in technology and entertainment and an inability of think freely and creativity. So that is that. And further jump to the next slide. Characteristic of dystopian society. So what kind of characteristic we find in dystopian society? Propaganda is used to control the citizen of society. The main character and the propaganda who control the whole society. like a dictatorship. Information, independent thought, and freedom are restricted with a particular work. A figurehead or concept is worshipped by the citizens of the society. Another characteristic is that people perceived to be under contrast of surveillance. People have a fear of the outside world. People also live in a fearful atmosphere. That where should war started? That no, that is not. We find that people live in a dehumanized state. The natural world is banished and distrust. So that is the characteristic of dystopian literature. So here I am discussing three work. First is Animal Farm, published in 1944. That is by George Orwell. Second one is Brave New World, published in 1932, and Fahrenheit 451. That is published in 1953. So here I am not deal with every dystopian literature in 20th century. I am dealing with particular these three works. So first is Animal Farm. As we know that Animal Farm is very interesting novel by George Orwell that is published in 1947. There we find that uh, Animal Farm is Russian allegory. So there we find that symbolic meaning of seven commandments. There we raised a question that constitution is for all or only for marginalized or poor people. And next point is that against socialism and communism, officially the story is allegorical representation, the historical narrative of Russian evolution in 1970. Animal Farm seek a perfect society for a utopian society, where there would be no classes, no leaders, and supreme happiness that they get is wood that is worse than they could have imagined, degraded, and headed to its ruin. So, there is a famous line: all animals are equal, but some are more equals than others. The sentence, what is the meaning of sentence? That all animals are equal, equality is there, but some are more equal than others. That raised question in George Orwell. It expressed a dystopian tries are restriction, fear, dehumanization, conformity, and control. That is the traits of dystopian literature that is used in George Orwell's Animal Farm. Restrictions through even seven commandments. How restrictions are placed in a novel. That is seven commandments. That all animals are equal. All animals shall not sleep in a bed, and that kind of seven commandments there. So the commandment is no animal shall wear clothes, and no animal shall sleep in bed. No animal shall drink alcohol. No animal shall kill any other animal. All animals are equal, but some are more other than equal. Whatever goes upon four legs or has wings is a friend. So this particular sentence we connect our present society. Like we have present time banned a Chinese app. That whatever came from China, that is banned in India. So that is the situation we relate with Animal Farm. That here there is whatever goes upon four legs or has wings is a friend. How can we decide that whatever happens, whatever upon four legs and wings is a friend? That is the question. And control is used in Animal farm to keep animal away from disobeying. We know that Snowball, uh, who has tried to control this all disaster, but he was Hmm, marginalized by Napoleon, and also we can say that banished from animal farm. Pigs were turning animal from a dictatorship. Like we can say that Napoleon, who rules like a dictator, exposing the lies of the Russian revolution. Here we can say that which kind of lies raised in a Russian revolution, that everything is going well, but George Orwell make a point and exposing the lies that nothing is well. So that is we can say that exposing the lies of Russian revolution. Let's jump on next slide. So, Brave New World. That is written by Aldous Huxley. That is very interesting novel, and Huxley also impactfully satirized the idea of utopia. And also we here find that every dystopian literature we find that lack of reality, that is beyond reality. Practically every description of brave world start by somehow implementing the books as a dystopia. Here we find that lack of individuality. Sorry for the. Another point is world state as a total control over them. What is the significance of dystopian literature in our present time? How we relate? Important thing that is how we relate contemporary situation with those dystopian novels, or you can say as we discussed uh, earlier that dystopian literature is offers a vision of future. So that future, that is our present. So how we connect with day to day life that is going on China and India war, that is the sequel census is going on a border of we are on a border of war. Next point, it gives us a new way of thinking, and to read against the power or dictator. The George Orwell's novel Animal Farm, that gives us a clear picture that read against a power or dictator. Dystopian fiction can be a way to educate and educate and warn a humanity about dangers of current social and political structures. So that are the resources, and thank you so much. That's all from my side. If you have any queries and questions, free to ask in a comment section. And one more thing, I request to you guys appear in an online quiz. The link is given below in a comment section. So thank you so much listening me, and have a nice day.